Hello, welcome to Star Wars Spelt Out. I'm your host, Josh Chapman, and today, oh man, in person, real people, preview night. I'm just hijacking someone else's Star Wars event here. We're downstairs at the Exford Hotel, and we're going into the SteeleWars screening, and it might just be the four of us here, perhaps, but all returning guests around the thing. Let's go very quickly through. Catherine, everyone knows you. How you going?
I'm good. Diego Luna's birthday today.
And your birthday,
and
more
my
importantly.
birthday.
Woo-hoo. Happy birthday. 21 today. 21 today. Dale Williams, how you going, mate?
I'm fantastic. How you, Josh?
I'm good, buddy.
And happy
good to
birthday,
see you.
Catherine.
Thank you.
And making his return, 3 years? 2 years?
Minimum. That was a while ago.
You were a very early guest. Eli Chapman, my darling cousin. How you going, mate?
I'm going pretty good. Happy to be here.
I know. I sent the sort of call out who wanted to come watch the Book of Boba Fett, night and stuff, and I was going, who'd be down for that? Saw you at Christmas, and I remembered all that sweet Boba Fett ink down your arm there. Like, there's a guy who's got nothing better to do between Christmas.
I feel like that should get me a pass in. Just flash that at the door.
Yeah, you should flash it there as well. Oh, there's Darren. How you going, mate? Hello. Friendly face. No, that's okay. It's all very loose. You can mind our pizzas. Our pizza's just turned up. Thanks. This is a very loose pub recording here. Our food's just turned up. We have to do this before the actual event starts. So, how is everybody? How are you going, Catherine?
Yeah, good. Very excited
Yeah.
about what's about to happen to our eyeballs.
Hopefully, it starts at 7, just as it drops. As we talk about, the beautiful thing about being in Australia for Disney Plus stuff, 7 p.m. start. None of these. I'm seeing a lot of stuff on Twitter of people trying to stay awake in America, trying to stay up. So we've got the perfect time.
Yeah. Fantastic. I can't wait for tonight, and I'm hoping we get some sweet holiday special insider jokes.
Right. So have you, I haven't even watched the last couple of trailers. How deep have you gone? Have you gone deep on stuff? Or you just
I'm
show me
completely
nothing?
bare bones. I want it to be as fresh as possible, to be honest.
Yeah.
I really don't know what to expect about it, and that's I like going in feeling that way.
When you turned up in Mandalorian, did you was that enough to sort of, did you see that coming?
Yeah, sort of. It was kind of obvious, especially they had his armor at the start, and I was like, oh, it'd be cool if he sort of actually came back, and he did.
Yeah.
I'm just really curious because I thought it was just enough Boba in Mandalorian, so I don't know what it had.
We had a little bit, and then we got a bit more. Now we're committing a whole. Are we going to kill the Mystique, Dale? Is it going to be?
I think we start at the Sarlacc pit with a big burp, and a hand reaches out, and then we go from there.
I think when you were on ages ago, you talked about how you wanted to see him out of the Sarlacc pit kind of thing.
Well, it's what we've always wanted. It's what everybody wants, so we might as well just have it now.
What if it's the other end? He was talking about the Sarlacc, he comes out the mouth, but there must be another end for the Sarlacc.
I'm not familiar with Sarlacc anatomy,
but
but
you need the Star Wars.
Oh yeah, the cross section.
Yeah. Where's the one where it's Sarlacc butthole? Maybe it's just ooh, that's a spicy Boba Fett.
I love people ask him about it, and he's just I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know. He also flew out the top in a blaze of fire. Yeah. I didn't get pooped out. And maybe that's why his armor went missing, because he had to take it all off to get his stuff all slippery or something. Anyway, how about you, Catherine? Have you got a sort of must-see kind of thing? Obviously, this isn't the show you're really waiting for this year, as we know. But
no, there's not a lot of must-sees apart from, of course, Boba Fett eating chicken because of the Blue Bantha boys.
Yeah.
But what does have me pumped is Robert Rodriguez confirming that everything we've seen so far is from about the first 10 minutes, if that.
Great.
Of the first episode.
Love it.
Yeah, love that. Love it.
So is there going to be a Baby Yoda moment? Is there going to be a Baby Yoda drop? Are they going to throw something down that's going to throw the left field kind of nobody saw it coming kind of thing, or you think it's just?
I don't want it to be another found child thing, because they've done that with Mandalorian. They've done it with Bad Batch.
Yeah.
sort
Don't
of
need any more
don't-
cutesy children in this thing.
nah.
But and also, how do you top Baby Yoda and then young Luke coming back?
Yep.
Yep.
You're gonna try.
Yeah, but what would that look like? I wonder.
Like, well, let's talk cameos. Like, what are you thinking here? Like, what's in the realm of possibility? Jabba the Hutt flashbacks.
Oh, yeah,
Han
I
Solo.
mean-
Yep.
Which Han Solo do you use? Do you de-age Harrison Ford, who probably would never do this?
He'd
Although
never agree to
Well,
this.
we say that every time we say that. He come back a few times now.
He does love money.
He's got a lot of planes to fix.
Well,
I feel like that. Like, there's going to be. I'm sort of expecting too much fan service just because of the setting. Because
Yeah.
it's it's Tatooine. We all know
Tusken
it's
Raiders, Jawas,
yeah.
all that kind of stuff. Cantina, obviously Jabba's palace.
some Jabba's
Sandcrawler.
relatives.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
see some Hutts.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a convincing
Hutts.
Hutt since Return of the Jedi.
And not the special edition.
No, but like I haven't seen one, so I want to see. I mean, we were so sure. I remember when we went. I think you were there. We went and saw Solo. We're all just like, yeah, we'll see Jabba the Hutt in this thing. No worries. They'll finally nail Jabba the Hutt and didn't see anything. The
Yeah.
sequel that never was.
We want to keep him down and dirty as well. We don't want Boba too soft and cuddly.
I mean, it'd be weird to see in real life, but Cad Bane. Come on, give me some Cad
Yeah,
Bane.
that'd be good.
It's his enormous hat
Yeah.
for no reason.
It's a bit of a fine line, isn't it? Where they walk that like, is he a bad bloke? Because I've always kind of like stretched. I think he's gotten somewhat softer as he's gone on, but he sort of does tough guy things. He used to have like Wookiee like scalps on his outfit and stuff. Like that's pretty bad bloke.
Well, he's got to be pretty fucked up. Like, just think about when he was a kid. It's not the best childhood.
Yeah, it was alright. He didn't have to go to war like all
Yeah.
his other brothers.
True, but he's got to
That's an
he's
independent
got to have
businessman.
some problem with purple
Got to
lightsabers.
inherit his dad's car.
That's got to be his Indiana Jones snakes.
Yeah. Are we going to see lightsabers? Is this a lightsaber-free environment? I mean, obviously not in a flashback. I mean, if they do flashback, like, could they flash back to like the Sarlacc fight? Could we see like another angle Sarlacc fight?
That would be awesome.
Like,
That
you
would be
see
awesome.
Boba, and he's just like first person, like whoa. In the background you can see like a green lightsaber kind of whooshing around, and
I feel like that's the best way they can tell his story in terms of like who he
back
is.
in that place.
Is like a bit more flashbacks, not too much, but
Yeah.
as opposed to being like, okay, so here he is now, and he has personality and stuff. It's like they'd have to show a little bit along the way, otherwise it might be a little awkward. Like, I was almost not expecting to see his face at all
yeah,
when he came into Mandalorian, because that was like part of his whole...
like Mystique. Kind of
Yeah,
thing.
and so they were just like, oh no, wait, he has features,
Yeah.
and he's kind of a person.
I mean, there's a whole point that he doesn't have his armor as well, so obviously that's a part of it, which is always I thought was slightly weird because he clearly knew where it was, and he just kind of left it there. And he waited for somebody more competent to show up to take before he took it. But anyway,
It'd be interesting to play with the whole cloning thing as well, and psychologically what that means
What
for
that
him.
means,
Yeah. What's left of that,
does he
procedure?
even acknowledge that legacy? Does he
Yeah.
think he's above it?
I feel
Yeah.
like he does. Like when in Mandalorian, when they were interacting with the other Mandalorians, and he got fronted about, oh, you're just another clone, and he was like, no,
say?
not really. Yeah, it was just sort of like, what?
You want me to drop you on the ground right here? Where
Honest,
yeah.
I think he definitely thinks he's above
He's
it all.
like touchy about it, I think, a little bit. Yeah. But again, it's that. Do you want too much vulnerability in your Boba Fett, Catherine?
No, I want him hard and unrelenting.
Well, he's the Western anti-hero, really, isn't he?
Yeah. But he's clearly like he rolled into that palace and shot poor old Bib Fortuna in the face or whatever it was and took
Good.
over. So
Yeah.
he's got ambition.
Someone needed to.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's a man with ambition. He's obviously had a long time to think about it. Of just like, I want this. Well, before, what's changed? Because it seemed like he just sort of was happy to be a hired gun, and now it's like he's seen an opportunity. Maybe the time he's been at Tatooine, he's like, place has gone soft. Jabba's not here anymore. It's right for the picking. The Hutts aren't around. I can carve out a nice little. Or is there an ulterior motive to like, if I do this, it means
Maybe
it's a means to an end.
yeah, or maybe the timing was right. Like, we'll get a really good look at what Tatooine Underworld is, and maybe there are other players, and maybe things just lined up really well, and this was like, this is the time.
Yep. There must be other.
Black Sun.
I mean, I always talk about like going back to Tatooine, and I'm fine. I love Tatooine. I'm happy to go back there. But like, you could go anywhere now. Like, why does he want to hang around? Like, he's not from there. Is it just like this is enough for me to put a foot in when I'm coming back up, carve my little niche out for myself?
Yeah. Yeah, he knows the deal there.
Start there.
That's the heart of the
symbolic.
business. Yeah.
Phase 1,
Yep.
take over Jabba's palace. Phase 3, profit.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Phase 2, dinner with the blokes.
Dinner with the boys.
Yep.
What about Fennec Shan, Ming-Na Wen's? She
Oh.
seems pretty... Is there going to be a double cross, a triple cross? Is she biding her time? I know she's sort of in debt to him, saving him. But is she going to... What do you reckon? Double cross? Do you want
Nah.
she want a piece for herself?
Right. Don't know. I'm not...
Could be a love interest.
She's kind of hard to read.
Yeah. Which is awesome. I love just... Yeah, again, she's...
It's a real blank page at this stage.
Yeah, yeah. And
I wonder
that...
if they'll...
How's that pizza, Josh?
I'm hungry, sorry. Eating on the mic, worst thing ever. But anyway. I wonder if they'll play that up. That there'll be a bit kind of like, you know, he's doing stuff, she's to the side, she's sort of slanting eye, look like she's kind of biding her time. That'd be I mean, I like the idea that they're like a duo, but I do also like the idea that you can't, I mean, that's a good thing about scoundrels. You can't trust them as far as you can throw them, basically. So,
Yeah, they're loyal to themselves.
yeah. And it might be a point where she feels like, hey, I've done enough.
Yeah.
I paid my debt. Now it's my time.
Yeah, but she does want back in the like Bounty Hunters League. This could be a way to do it, or to take down the Bounty Hunters League for what they did to her.
What about a cool droid?
Yeah, we're always down
We
for a
always have a
droid.
cool droid.
Yep.
Been spoiled with cool droids this year. I thought Visions had some really cool droids. I don't know. Boba Fett have a droid? Does he need a droid? Eli?
Doesn't seem like the droid type.
No. Kind of guy who wouldn't have a phone.
Yeah, no. He doesn't seem like he'd enjoy like
He's like,
tools
just tell
that...
me before and I'll be there.
Yeah.
Just stop texting me. Like, I don't want to be like reachable all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to attempt the voice, so you know.
Yeah, he's chilling in his Polynesian spa. He doesn't want to be reached.
Tamura Marusan, the comeback kid.
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's another thing. That's going to be fun to see him have a bit more time to play with the character.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, this is the big question, isn't it? I mean, we were before, like, how much is too much? How much do you want to know? Do you want to... I think they'll be wary of that. Like, I think even if it looks like, certainly the first episode, you think you know what he's up to. I think how many episodes is it? 6? Do we know?
Ooh, yeah, 6, I think, or it's not that many. I can't remember now.
Limited series.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll stick with that.
I'm just checking the time here to make sure that we actually have time to go up. We'll do another 5 or so, and then we'll wrap it up and we'll get a reaction afterwards if we get time. Yeah, it's good. I like not knowing. I like sort of going in just sort of going. It's weird. Like, it's kind of snuck up on me. Like, it's been going on in the world. I don't know if you know, guys. So the fact that there's been like a new Star Wars thing.
Yeah. And I did read today that they are filming something at Pinewood Lucasfilm. Not confirmed that it's Star Wars, not confirmed that it's not. So they might have a little secret
They're up to something.
Yeah,
They're up to something.
always.
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw Matrix Revolutions last night.
Oh, did you like it?
Which I thought was okay. Did
Yeah,
you see it?
I'm getting very skeptical. I'm scared of these reviews, and I'm like, because I was hyped, and now I'm not so hyped.
I liked it.
I'd
I
say-
thought it was awesome.
I'd say temper your hype, but it's interesting take. It's different what they do.
Keep in mind that I am incredibly easily pleased.
Yeah, I think you'll be okay.
You'll be fine.
Good.
You're the opposite of the internet, Eli. You're like, I'll just go with the flow. If it's bad, I'll wait for the next thing.
Yeah.
And if I'm happy, great, I'm happy.
Why would you want to be any other way? That's
Oh, mate, what a philosophy. I think everybody listening, you know who you are. I don't know, maybe if you've got that problem, we could take that philosophy in. All right, well, we'll do a quick more round table before we switch off here. We'll just do one sort of like must see. Like, what do you must What do you really want to see in this more than anything?
I want to see other bounty hunters, to be honest. I think the best thing they can do for this show is
Got some
supporting.
Dengar love.
Yeah, honestly, like anybody, just like create a good supporting cast for Boba, so he doesn't have to hold the whole light like the entire time, and then that'll be everything we need.
Sweet, mate. What about you, Dale?
I know everyone's really sick of Tatooine from what I read, but I'm really looking forward to it being expanded and seeing elements and aspects of it that we hadn't seen before, something beyond Tusken Raiders and Jawas.
Yeah. How about you, Catherine?
Just had a thought. The mechanic from The Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah,
Should show up.
Great. Yeah, I like her.
Cameo.
Yep.
And for me, I want to see recreations of classic scenes from different angles. I want to see the looking in the distance, seeing the skiff and like the lightsaber flying around, and and all that kind of
from a certain point of view.
Yeah, from a certain point of view. Yeah. Oh, boom! Look at that. Call back. Boo! Oh no! What a. Well, there you go. We'll just quickly ask Steel. Hey, Steel, we're just signing off. What's the one thing you want to see in this thing? Must see.
Ignite the green.
Oh, but that was I said.
2 times, twice.
Classic scenes from different angles.
Ignite the green.
So,
Yep.
He said it
He
better.
has spoken. All right, let's sign off, guys. We'll see you afterwards. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, it's the day after the screening and no long form report here. I actually ended up getting called on to be part of Steele's live show after the screening that we went to. So if you want to get my reaction on that, I'm assuming he'll have it up soon. I think he might even have it on YouTube as well, but he'll definitely have it on the podcast. You better hear all my thoughts on that as well. I might get the other guys back at some stage to talk about some of the other episodes, Dale and Catherine and Eli. So you get an idea of that. But if you can't be bothered to go to Steele's thing, but I don't know why you wouldn't, and why would you be listening to this if you don't already listen to his show. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. I liked the flashback stuff. I don't think there's going to be a ton more flashbacks. I think we're going to hit that point in time pretty quickly. Then maybe there'll be something in there that showed his motivation a bit about why he wants to be the big crime boss, perhaps. Because when he gets out originally, he just is like, I want to get off planet and get out of here. So something must change in between there that makes him decide that he wants to kind of run the show. I thought it was good. Tamara was great. Ming-Na Wen was great. Everybody was cool. It's cool to see Matt Berry doing a voice in there. Big Matt Berry fan. The six-arm guy, that was pretty wild. It's funny, just got to seeing some of the discourse this morning. Some people saying it was a bit boring and nothing happened. But come on, guys, it's episode 1. It's planting the seeds. Let's just, work our way into this. Let's not get too carried away. No crazy sort of Baby Yoda-esque dropper or anything like that to sort of shake the world up. But definitely an interesting start. Really looking forward to see where they go from here. I reckon it's going to be cool. I don't know. I'm not convinced that he just wants to be a crime lord. I think there's more to it. I think there's something personal in there. I'll be curious to see where they go from here. But like I said, if you want to get the full rundown of what I thought, go to Steele's show and check it out. There'll be, I'm sure he'll link it. I'll put a link up for that soon, and we'll try and do some kind of breakdown or something after every episode. We'll see what we can do. It's summer holiday here as well. Come on, be at the beach doing fun stuff like that. But I'll do what I can. Okay, guys. See ya. Bye.